All right. Scanning room. Steven's eating. Showing I have 10 people. Jessica, you're back there.
Yes.
Okay. Here you go, Sam.
Got it.
Alrighty. So, surely each of us has a friend that you sit here and look at and say, oh my goodness, get off the games, you're wasting your life. Unfortunately, one or two of us might be that person. But nowadays, as electronic sports or esports are becoming more and more prominent for the youth of today, becoming a professional gamer is actually starting to be a viable career. You have streamers, there's professional teams, and even now at OU, we have collegiate teams that are competing. Yeah, I know, crazy. So gaming is actually becoming a thing around here. Twitch TV, if none of you have ever visited Twitch TV, it's this fabulous website where hundreds of thousands of people get online to watch people play games. Nearly every game is streamed. Any possible game you could think of. Pong is most likely on there. League of Legends, Dota, Super Smash Bros. For the 64, everything is on there. And nearly anybody can stream. As long as your video or your internet connection is okay and your computer can handle it, you can stream for free and start earning money if you have people that'll watch you. So all you have to do, yeah, I know the pain. So all you have to do is download Open Broadcast software, which is free, upload it, or put it on your computer, plug in your stream key, and ta-da, you have a Twitch account that will hopefully bring you money. So streamers, actually, what happens is they have donation boxes, so rather than people going home and sitting down and watching TV, they will sit and watch their favorite gamer play and then throw in a couple bucks in their donation box for time. And now there are actually even full-time streamers where people are making close to 6 figures for staying at home and playing games. It's a friendly face that people like watching, and I wish I could really make happen for me, but probably not. So people are making close to 6 figures on just staying home and playing games for people to watch. So the second thing is professional teams that play like all year round. Most notably is the LCS, which is League of Legends. It's the League Championship Series. League of Legends is like the top game on Twitch right now. Just today I was watching the final week of the LCS, and there were about 300,000 people watching at like 12 in the afternoon on a Friday. So 200,000 or 300,000 people don't have much to do on the afternoon of a Friday. But these teams are made up of 5 people, and they all live together. They'll live in a nice mansion with their manager or coaches or something. They will be paid. They'll be given a salary just to play games. 10 hours a day they're practicing with their teammates. Every weekend they play games against one another. Other teams are going against each other. And then they can stream to supplement their income. So, fantastic for them. 8 teams go against one another, and they even have like playoffs, world championships, and world championships are coming up here. The top teams from like North America, Southeast Asia, China, Europe, and Brazil. Am I forgetting any? I don't think so.
South Korea.
That's Southeast Asia. So they all go against the top teams from each region go against one another in worlds. And it's actually even progressed to the point where China is in the process of building a professional gaming arena. Like, this is becoming serious. China is building a full-blown arena, all sparked from these kind of games. And last year, the League of Legends World Finals was in the Staples Center, I think it was.
Yep.
And so you're thinking, okay, so these kids are good at games. And yes, kids, like some of them are 17, 18, 19 years old and better at games than I am. So these kids are good at games, and they stay home and play with their friends all day. That's awesome, but what's really going on here? They have sponsors: Coca-Cola, Nissan, some of the top gaming industry names like Razer, HyperX. These kind of things are all sponsoring them, and they're getting free Alienware computers for wearing the logo. It's so awesome, but it's so not fair. So moving on, next we have collegiate teams. So you're thinking, maybe I'm not so good at being a professional right now, but how can I get involved? OU has tons of teams right now. circulating, and we have like LAN parties, local area network parties that happen every few weeks, where people, I think Reagan and I went to one, and there were like 50 people in one computer lab all playing different games. They even brought in like a big box television with the jacks on the back so they could play like 64 Super Smash Bros. It was like 3 people just sitting there playing Super Smash Bros. For a couple hours. But there's tons of people going to these LAN parties and forming teams, forming groups that play games together, and there's even the Boomer League of Legends, of course, the biggest game right now. League of Legends, the Boomer League, it's the OU League of Legends club that has an official team, and there was a tournament of League of Legends that happened last semester, the first time this ever happened, and it was UT, OU, Kansas, Nebraska, something like that. I think it was like 8 teams or something, all competing League of Legends. And high schools are even starting this out, where there's League of Legends clubs, and there's even a college, I think it's in Illinois, that is offering like almost full ride scholarships for gamers based on your gaming prestige. I think I need to transfer. So, so there's tons of things out there for to do professional gaming, and some college teams are even moving into the professional world. They're starting out at college, like football or basketball, not soccer, and moving up to professional grade and are being picked up by professional teams. So in conclusion, there are tons of outlets out there, and we're just scratching the surface. League of Legends was the first to break this wall of we can actually have professionals in high school and college with games, of all things. Games are actually becoming a big deal. Streamers, professionals, collegiate leagues, all of these things are opening doors for professional gamers for tomorrow. So next time you're gonna look at your family member or at your reflection in the computer screen and say, get off the games. There's actually hope out there, so don't give up quite yet. Thanks.